back with more. I don't know where to start. I did try to look up like some gameplay tips just to make sure I was understanding all the new things correctly. The main thing I wanted to get right was Hidden Blade, stealth, assassinations. I was very curious about assassination damage, because why would I need assassination damage if the Hidden Blade seemingly instantly kills anyone I sneak attack anyway? And playing off screen, I couldn't find a definitive answer, but playing off screen, I think I get it. It seems like my first assumption was correct, that holy crap, this first loading screen takes an eternity. Ragnarok is gonna happen before this thing freaking finishes, finally. My first assumption was correct, that it will instantly kill anyone that is not a special target. And then assassination damage is just how much damage you deal when you don't instantly kill them. So in the tutorial, there was the dummy that took half damage. I think if I start to build up more assassination damage, it'll start to do more than just half damage. Or maybe that was just like, it just ended up coming out to half relative to that test dummy's health. But I don't know. I don't believe it's going to always be half health, but I just assume, more assassination damage equals more that you deal when they don't die. You may notice we are in the same spot, roughly, where I left off, but I did indeed play. Here's all I did. I found stuff. I think these X's are where I got things. So I got some viewpoints. I got that this guy was like a super boss or something. Like, he's definitely not someone you should be fighting when your power level is 1. That is a freaking lie. I'm sorry. Sorry to anyone who may be watching that is Norwegian or speaks or can actually freaking pronounce any of this stuff. Let's see. Oh. Man, I was up here and I still missed 2 things. What's wrong with me? But I finished off all over here. And over here. And they still consider this the first map. This is all Reykjavik. Which it's probably a testament of how big the game is, but also I just wanted to show. So this is where you start. So just a power level 1, and then right next door, suggested power level 280. You know what I'm at right now? 23. But okay, yep, here's my current skill tree. Got, I forgot I had that. I forgot I deal more damage from behind. Or wait. Land a blow directly on an enemy's back will inflict increased defense damage and cause them to stagger. Yeah, okay. I forgot I had that. I got all this stuff. I went all the way around. And I got Brush with Death. Because that's a mechanic you have by default in Odyssey. And I keep forgetting that this game doesn't have it by default. So I thought it'd be nice to get that back. Plus, it could be a good strategic move, if the game will let me, to activate Brush with Death and then shoot weak points with my bow. I don't know if it'll give me enough time or even let me use the bow while that's happening, but it seemed like a good idea. And now I'm working towards Stomp which I don't really feel the need for, but maybe it'll be useful by the time I get it. But mainly, I want to get... Was this it? Yes. Perfect attack. Press the button again during the weapon swing to do more damage on the next hit. And also, I have noticed extra constellation clusters where you just already have a thing here surrounded by perks. So I could get perfect parry or long ship brace. Not really sure what the context you would use that in is. Does spook me a little bit that exists. Hide run slam. I think I looked at this before, but I didn't notice that this was lit up, which meant I could buy anything over there, so I got Shield Master. Automatically rotate to block attacks by holding up their shield. So you're getting attacked from behind, and then you just automatically turn around and block it. It does look a little robotic in that preview, but I imagine it will be helpful. I would like to actually use the shield I have, you know? So I thought that would be smart. And then I have, from over here, my Raven now loots people I kill with a range attack. And I also now auto-loot people around me on the ground. As opposed to in the air. No. Any enemy my Raven does not automatically loot, I will automatically loot. I just have to get in range. And I think there was... What? Yeah, there's this free cluster. I think it's... Yeah, I guess it's one per, like... per the 3 styles. Because, like, you can see these are yellow, these are red. And then those are red, and the others are yellow. I don't know if any stuff over here caught my eye before, but I'll worry about that later. Also, abilities. I didn't even notice this tab existed. And it's a little tricky to navigate with me having the cursor set to snap to stuff. Because, there we go. So, these are not something you buy with level up points. These you have to find books for. You have to find a book of knowledge. And then you just get one. It'll just give you one of these. I don't know if it's, like, predetermined. So, like, if you find the same book as me, if you'll get the same skill. I want to say no. Because that sounds like something they would do to keep repeat playthroughs fresh. But, I don't know. I don't really think it matters that much. Okay, you can see it's... I gotta move diagonally. But the cursor does not like to do that. There. So I have Throwing Axe Fury, and conveniently, Thorn of Slumber. So now I have Sleep Arrows. That's pretty neat. It's funny how I ended, you know, I quit Odyssey and I said, alright, I'm gonna play Valhalla and I'm not gonna worry about stealth because these games don't want you to stealth. And then the game itself is like, hey, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to do stealth anymore? Because, like here's Hidden Blade, here's some Sleep Darts, are you sure? Oh, yeah, also, I intentionally left that Codex ping there after I got a new one off screen. Because I noticed, mark all as seen. Thank you. Alright, what else? I did level up my gear a little bit. Just load the gear. And I noticed that there is a hide gear button, which really just makes it so that it doesn't show up on your person. I'm hoping we will eventually unlock the ability to change the cosmetics of the armor like you could in Odyssey, because that was cool. But considering the appearance changes when you level something up, I think they do want you to stick with the actual armor piece itself. Which would be unfortunate, but it's not that big a deal. Unless we end up unlocking an actual assassin outfit. And in that case, I want that. I want to look like the guys who came over here and gave me the hidden blade. Oh, he's up there. Oh, and I found this button. I keep doing it. Not the eagle, or not the raven. Cloak. That's really neat. I really like that. Because it feels appropriate for, well, you know, someone in the middle of freezing Norway. But also, like, it feels like a thing a Viking would wear, and also an assassin. It reminds me of Ezio's cloak at the start of Revelations. I wonder what would happen if I set my cloak to be not appear,
Eivor, you
or
missed
if I did that with my weapons.
Kjotve's forward camp melted like a spring thaw at our approach.
Is it from here we launch our attack?
We do indeed, and we are ready to fight. King Harold's forces are well in place. Only give the word.
I will, but before we strike, I have a request.
Name it.
That Eivor may give challenge to Kjotve at the gate of his fortress. A battle to the death in single combat.
Is this what you want?
Kjotve robbed my father of all honor and dignity. I will win it back.
When honor is at stake, let none interfere. And if Kjotve should die before the battle begins, all the better for our chances.
Today my blade must do the work of Skull's sharp scissors, and cut short the cord of Kjotve's fate.
Well said, my sharp-tongued warrior scout. May we all live to hear that saga sung.
Eivor, a word.
That was 2 words.
Hytham, this feud is not yours, yet you fight it all the same. I find that strange.
You find it strange because you are wrong. Our clan, the Hidden Ones, have been fighting with Kjotve's order for centuries.
You came from Miklagard to kill Kjotve yourself.
We did. Or rather, we came so that Hytham could kill him. My apprentice has been studying this target for many months.
Is Kjotve's reputation so great outside Norway?
Not his reputation alone, but the order to which he belongs. Something of a rival clan to our own.
Hytham, I mean no disrespect to you or the Hidden Ones, but Kjotve is mine. My family's honor is at stake.
I understand. All that matters is that Kjotve dies this day.
On that, we are agreed.
Oh, they got the ladder! They're drinking soup!
Kjotve! 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 Kjotve!
Sigurd Whoreson! Slink around my walls like a thief in the night. Face me here now.
The fight is mine, Kjotve. Sigurd is only here to watch me feed your innards to my raven.
Look at this! Once again, Eivor Wolf-Kissed appears to take a swipe at me.
This is my father's shame. Today I take back the honor he lost. I call a holmgang! Here! Against the Oathbreaker!
Funny how the word gang is in it, even if it means one-on-one.
As your father begged, Wolf-Kiss. Squeal as your mother squealed.
Neither of those things happened. I remember, because it was, like, 2 days ago for me.
You destroyed my life. I will
Oh,
take
that was
yours.
red attack.
You are weak, like your father was weak.
Ow, 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 he hurts. Oh, has he not got weak spots? I think my plan worked. I can do that.
That's better than you fight.
So one of the things... Okay, I'm dead. It's fine. Oh, no. Was I supposed to lose that?
Rise, Eivor.
Okay,
This
well,
is not your day to die.
Odin. Are you the one-eyed man that I saw before?
Squirmworm, why do you refuse to die?
We are not alone, Kjotve.
I was supposed to lose,
Your
apparently.
father watches. My blade
is it
will
in
drink
phase
your
2?
blood.
Your flesh will feed my wolves.
Ow. Oh, man, did they auto-use one of my rations? I didn't want to do that. That's specifically why I was okay with dying, is because I wanted to have a better performance. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to look up was... Oh, by the way, here's my axe throw. I threw axes at him. I'm like a hammer bro, but with axes. I wanted to see how viable it is to do a stealth-only build. And the answer I came to was no. Someone wrote, like, yeah, no, you have scripted battles that you will need to be strong for. You will not be able to do stealth only. Oh man, he's doing a cool move. He's doing a cool air assassination in a cutscene. It's always cool when they do that. Oh man, is he okay? Well, this guy's not. Yeah, honestly, I've come to trust... Like, Odyssey has made me trust dodging more than parrying because of all the red attacks. And honestly, I kind of wish that they had used a more distinct color for red attacks than... Or, like, red and yellow. Wish it was easier to discern the two.
Rise, Eivor. And awaken.
Odin. What do you want of me?
You've won your prize, Wolf-Kissed. The glory of my death. All for this? Your coward father, this empty sacrifice. Heed the price of our war, Wolf-Kissed. The harvest of 3 dead generations. All their names unknown. It all means nothing.
No. My clan will not be forgotten!
Ha! I just made a tree grow through your chest. How do you like that?
I fought as I did, as hard as I did, to survive, for I know what awaits us in the end. Only darkness.
That's certainly not a shocking and unsettling sight to behold when you don't know Norse mythology. I'm definitely not rattled by that.
Raven Clan! Your lives are forfeit! Come forward if you must! Into the crucible of your doom!
Dude, I just killed your boss.
Your father is dead, Gorm!
Your father.
His
Okay.
debts
I just killed your father.
Open the gates and you will be spared!
Wallow in shit, Wolf-Kissed! Archers, take aim!
Ravens, shoot! No mercy!
Archers!
Oh, break down your door. Knock is destructible from the inside. Okay, I gotta climb in. Am I not gonna make sure the assassin guy's okay? Is that not important right now? Oh, they got the ladder! Yeah, I want to go see if I can check on him. It's okay. He's moving. Hey, you gonna be fine? Alright. I got the ladder set up, so I'll go open the door. Yeah, I hope I haven't spent too many points in stealth already. I mean, I don't know that was the branch I was going down, but I feel like maybe I should probably have more combat skills already, but I haven't really struggled with anything just yet. I haven't quite hit that early difficulty hump that I've had with Origins and Odyssey. But, hey. Like, knock on wood, I've actually had a pretty decent time doing stealth with the bits I've done. So maybe this won't be so bad. It's not coming this end. Whoa! Okay, see, like this guy I would definitely not be able to kill with the hidden blade. He's got a name, or a title, I guess I should say. Like, this is definitely the kind of target that would not instantly die from the hidden blade, and I'm okay with that. Like, if it's just like the captains, like the dedicated leaders of things, like just one guy out of an entire fort, all right, fine. Kill everyone in the area and then have a cool duel with a strong guy. Sounds like fun. Okay, I was hoping you would stay on these. Going up. Hit the wall. Good enough. I also see I could have gone like, from that roof to here. It's close enough. Ow. Stop comboing me. Yeah, I've noticed stun attacks definitely deal more damage than whatever heavy attacks I was landing on them. I was like, oh, it automatically does it if you press this button. Like, no, you have to click the thumbstick, and it does a lot more than a heavy attack. So I gotta get used to doing that. Did he just stab him with his own sword? Good war cry. Hang on, I gotta open the door. I forgot, I have to... I don't just break the lock, I push it open too. Come on. And, so one thing I did notice is that there is a stealth. I don't know if I saw before, but I did while looking into things. There is a stealth damage skill, or stat, separate from assassination damage. And got the stone. And that feels pretty self-explanatory to me, because it's, you know, both. I imagine it also applies to Hidden Blade, but then is also like how much damage your bow deals to targets. No, that definitely dealt like 400 damage. Okay, maybe I don't need to click the button. Yeah, it's damage dealt to unaware targets, so I assume it's like Hidden Blade and bow, and then possibly if you like heavy attack an unaware target, probably also applies. Where's the bow guy? Who stop? I don't know if I'm supposed to be pressing that. Well, not X, it's Y. I don't know if I'm supposed to be parrying when the the yellow flash happens or just before the attack lands.
And spill their blood!
Hew their heads. Do I have... Yeah! Eat axes! Excuse me. Sorry, I just ate some axes too. Bit gassy from it. Eat them a little too fast, I think. Yeah, I definitely don't mind that there's going to be forced, like, open conflict sections. This is good combat. It's satisfying combat. Like, I think the stamina system definitely, at least right now, maybe later I'll be cursing at it, but I like the stamina system. I feel like it helps balance things. Especially because I'm prone to panic dodging, so it's having it there as a reminder of like, no, don't just mash dodge. You gotta be careful. You gotta time things. Since Balter's been playing, he's been doing Dark Souls content lately. It's got me kind of wanting to play, or try to play a Dark Souls again. Maybe I'll do that after this. I mean, not as a stream thing. Probably not. But
A blind pursuit of vengeance has made you predictable.
You are a shadow of your father, Gordon. Weak and witless.
And you will leave this place as ashes on the wind.
you wanna... Oh, he's going. Oh, he dropped the fire trap? Okay. Like I haven't been on fire like 9 times already. Like, I know this combat is not identical to Dark Souls combat,
His father dies twice
but it
today.
is, you know, it is kind of an echo of it. You know, you got light attack, heavy attack. You got stamina to manage. You got dodging and parrying. It's all complete. So, you know, I like to think that if I get good at this game's combat, then I'd be a little bit better at Dark Souls.
Eivor, the breath of battle rises from my brow. The scouts will sing of this night.
We have won the day.
Your
but
breath
Gordon
doesn't come from your
escaped
brow,
and
guy.
fled north to King
Comes from your
Harald's
mouth.
domain.
Let that bruised piglet run where he may. His father is dead. His clan is no more. We are the masters of Ryavilke.
A toothless cub may grow to be a dangerous wolf.
Eivor, stop. And listen. You have reclaimed your honor. Enjoy the night's victory. Tomorrow, we will celebrate.
You're right, brother. You are always right.
Guthormur, relay news of our victory to your nephew, the king.
I have done so already, Sigurd. He'll be more than pleased, and will ensure you pride of place at his Althing at Ulrichstad.
Tell him we will come, battle-flushed and singing songs of glory.
Keep company with kings, and you will soon have a crown of your own.
If the fates have spun it so, linger here and loot what you can. I will bring news of our victory to father before he leaves for Harald's Althing.
I know, Sunan. Another time.
Don't know why I need it to be day right now, but alright. I'll take it. Who's this guy? I didn't realize I could hold left to call the horse. So whistle and horse are still the same button. Hey, didn't you just tell me to loot there? I should do that, because I'm sure there are the wealth chests. Okay, there's a. So I think that icon means equipment, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I get that. And then if any of the other ones are also a book of knowledge, that'd be cool. You know what doing that mission reminded me? Or made me realize? I don't think Odyssey had any death conversations. Oh. The hunter. Wait a minute. So they were on both sides of that. Just happened that we were the ones who won. Iron Star. Also, I found a spear and a knife, and I got these from the store. They didn't have a free alicorn. They had a unicorn I could have got, but I don't have enough Ubisoft points for it. And I don't want to bother with trying to figure out how to get Ubisoft points. Probably pay. I'm not giving them money. I'm not paying for a unicorn. But this was free, so I have. Actually, that's not a very good axe. I wasn't using it because I figured its background meant it was really good, but I guess I have to upgrade it first before it gets anywhere. 30 and 10. But yeah, I'll just hang on to it for the novelty of it. Excuse me, stop burping. So that's a flail. Increased attack after a heavy finisher. I think I'll stick with the axe. Although this is strong. Not as much stun though. I mean, it'll probably start to get there after upgrading it and such. And its speed is slow. I don't know what crit pre is supposed to mean. I think percent. Or they just spelled it wrong. Yeah, I'll stick with the axe. I did say I wanted to stick with an axe. Ooh, wait, don't click the wrong thing. I got a helmet. I finally got a helmet. I don't know why it's not showing now. And I can upgrade. Wait. How much for a quiver? 100? Wow, I'm almost there. I might as well save for it. And I got a necklace. Order of the Ancients medallion. Wait, since when do they have a bureau in my settlement? Yeah, I don't think the game had, or if the game did say, I didn't pay attention. Like when this takes place, so I looked it up. 9th century, which means it takes place after Origins, obviously, because there's the ancient ones, or the hidden ones, but before Assassin's Creed 1. Just thought that was good to know. Oh, that's not even in this region. Or not around this castle. You would think that there would be like several gold loot icons for there, but no. Is that even on the pet? Okay, yeah, that is.
Your eyes, my friend.
And there's that too, possibly. What is that? Is that a mark, or is that just? No, that's a mark. I was gonna say, is that a mark or is that the lighting? Did I just make it go away? Silly game, you were supposed to mark it. There we go. It is marked. It's nice having multiple markers now. I didn't have too much of a problem with having just one, but I just have multiple. So I don't have to keep going in and out of the map. Marking things I want to do. I still don't know if I can die to fall damage. Like, I still take it, but I don't know if I die from it. I wouldn't be too mad if they brought that back, because it's, you know, a logical gameplay mechanic to have. Oh, you can shoot those. Man, there was this one, like, locked building I was trying to get into. I ran around that building like 20 times trying to find some open window or something. Turns out you had to go on the roof and smash one of those weak walls like that. So now I know to keep an eye out for those when I want to get into a building. And it's also good to see that A, I can break them with arrows, and B, if they can be broken with arrows, the icon will turn red. The reticle will turn red. And that's why they call it the reticle, and not the yellowicle. Where is that?
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Where's the thing? I don't even see the icon. Hang on, let me fly back this way a little bit. So we can turn around. It is kind of funny that it still has this eagle mechanic, or, well, or even now, but it's not like Origins where you can mark, you know, you just mark things just by moving the cursor around. I guess that was a little overpowered, so that's probably why they changed it. But it's funny to me that they still have the option to get a bird's eye view. Just, you know, it's not an eagle anymore, so it's not eagle-eyed. It's not as good at seeing. Maybe I'm too high. This game definitely feels like it wants to be an Assassin's Creed game again. Not just in giving you an actual hidden blade back and, you know, bringing back the order. But like, you know, you have this, which is basically old school Eagle Vision. Well, I guess not quite old school. More like a Unity style Eagle Vision. Of course, there was a cave. There we go. Anything else to loot? Nope. Is that a little... Can I go under that? No? Why did I forget the crawl button? Alright, time to call my horse again. Speed off to the next objective. I think I might have already come to this conclusion, but I got confirmation there is no naval combat in this game, despite there being a ship. Which is, to me, that's nice. I don't like the naval combat. Like, the one game where I was actually like, yeah, this is pretty cool, was Origins, and that was like one-off missions, like a handful of times. And then Odyssey just completely reworked how the combat worked, and I was like, man, you took away the parts I liked. It's like, I didn't think it was bad in Origin or Odyssey, but it wasn't as fun. Mainly, I liked being able to use bracing to reflect my enemies' attacks back at them. That was satisfying. They took that away. And then they just made naval combat also just harder in general, I think. And that's not as fun. Not when you're playing on normal. Where's the... Okay, it's probably in that tower then. Gotta be sure to get the gold.
This place is heavily guarded.
What if I just... He didn't think twice about me shooting him in the... or aiming my bow at his head. Gotta be sure to put on my cloak, because that's what it's for. It helps reduce detection. Gotta be sure to... I gotta manually put on my hood. So, like, remember in Black Flag when Edward would put it on and off himself? Yeah, now I gotta do it by hand. I gotta press it myself. Press the cloak button. But it's fine. Oh, I keep pressing Y. It's not Y anymore. I'm not sure why. Like, honestly, I genuinely don't fully understand why they felt the need to change it. Because it doesn't seem like Y does anything new now. So it's not like they replaced it with something. But it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what that was. I don't know if I got seen. Nope, someone is definitely looking. Someone is... Who is that? What? Where are they? When? Why? How? And I did kind of accidentally spoil for myself. It's not that much of a spoiler, but I didn't realize this game was going to take place anywhere other than Norway. But yep, it's Norway and England. Which makes me... I am honestly a little bit excited to see places that aren't Norway, because I think this section of the game is definitely beautiful. Especially like when the moodier lighting comes in. And it's like more blue and stuff. It looks like a painting. It's awesome. But I'm also looking forward to seeing if it has anywhere that doesn't have snow, which will probably be England. Because, you know, variety's nice. I want to see this game do the same moody lighting, but in a forest. That'd be neat. Plus, also, just not having to worry about freezing to death in the water would also be cool. Yeah, I did end up finding another bow. I found the ones that are supposed to be your sniper bows. I don't feel a need for it right now. Like, my arrows fly straight enough that as long as the health bar says, yeah, that headshot will kill him. You're an all-star? Well, you're dead, so you can't be an all-star. Yeah, so as long as the health bar says they're gonna die, it's like, okay, yeah, there we go. I got my arrow aimed correctly. And they will die. Just like it says. So I don't really feel the need for the zoom. Or the damage. I was hoping you'd beat the book, but that's fine. I'll take the ingot. I've got a few of those by now. I probably should go back to the blacksmith. Nice axe rack. I'll take your stew. Except my rations are full, so I don't take it. Oh, look. I didn't notice these are rocks. But not just any rocks. Iron. One iron. Dang. Waste. Excuse me. Unfortunately, auto loot doesn't seem to pick up ore when you break a rock. That's a little bit of a pain. Maybe there's an upgrade that'll make it do that. And you know what I never tried in Odyssey? I never tried to see if there's a make horse go faster button by clicking the thumbstick. Which seems to work in this game. Be kind of weak enemy, fair fight, challenging enemy, overwhelming. Okay. Oh, we're in that place. 280 recommended power place. Oh boy. I hope they aren't actually expecting me to have that much power by now. I'm sure we're only popping in here for a little bit. Probably only gonna have probably only gonna play in places that the game expects you to play in. The children?
It is time to raid!
What is all this? Who bangs the drums of war?
Look at you! A battle-hardened Vikinger! Just what we need.
Oh, and what do you need this battle-hardened warrior for?
One day, we will be the greatest warriors beneath our banner. Skulls will write songs of the wolf pack, but we must first practice our raiding.
Going on a raid. Then we shall raid. 3 wolves, and I will be the 4th to your lead.
Wolf pack! Onwards!
Wolf pack!
They ran. 4 warriors, like 4 limbs of one clawing body. Each limb built to kill, destroy.
Guess I'm doing this now. It does feel like what quests are like in this game, or the side quests. Like you don't... Those are actual enemies. Those are actual enemies.
They arrived
Oh, they're
at the
dummies.
village. Torches, axes, and blades at the ready. Ready for the slaughter. To war! Ah!
It seems like the side quests are very much, you just run up and talk to some guy and it's like, okay, follow me. We'll do this thing.
As his trachea is ripped out through his neck, his bones scatter on impact.
Oop, I just auto-looted some silver. Where's the rest of them? It's right there.
Bam! An arrow flies right into the body of an enemy.
It's a chest.
Loot! Beauteous loot! Hack silver is stuffed into the big wolf's purse.
What else is there? Yeah, one more guy. What if I just... Blam!
Together! The wolf pack stands in the wreckage of the enemy village. Nothing remains but thralls to be taken and flaming carnage. Come and kneel before your raid, leader Big Wolf.
A successful raid.
Yes. With your help, we slaughtered the Raven clan for good.
The Raven clan, you say?
Yes.
Can
Just
I
like
nourish my
Shot
shield?
the Jarl's stories. One day I'll be just like him. Dr. Scorpion! Dr. the Raven clan!
Yeah, okay.
Kjotve's young raiders. I'll see you wolves on another battlefield one day.
Where's my horse? I saw a horse over there, but where's mine? Left my horse behind. One downside I have noticed with the side quests is they don't seem to record to your quest log. So if you start one and then walk away, you just have to remember that it's there. I mean, it's on the map. It'll still have an icon showing, so you can return to it. But, you know, there was one where I started it, and I didn't know what the guy said to do. So I was just kind of clueless for a little bit. And then I turned the game off, and then came back the next day, which would be today. I came back today, and I did it. Because I went back to him, and he was like, oh, don't forget to bring a beast to me. He was like, oh, okay, that's what you wanted. Also, I should probably spend those perk points. Oh, I can mark all the scene in here too. Minor Lightroom. Wait, plus weight? No, -1 weight. And I did see weight affects stamina regen. So I'm probably gonna try to keep that low. I mean, I guess right now I don't have to worry because I'm... Oh, hey, I have all 5 pieces of Raven armor now. So now I have additional increase to critical chance. Yeah, I'll probably think about it when I actually find some heavy armor. Maybe put it on and see what it's like. And then decide, but... Okay, so, yeah. 2 points. I'll just go ahead and keep working towards Stomp. And then 1 more of those, and I'll be able to... 1 more pair of them, because you get 2 every time the meter fills. Find and speak to Sigurd.
Show me what lies ahead.
He must be over there. Throat, stop gurgling. Horse! Stop breaking fences, horse. Be careful.
Think you can swill with the best?
Oh, was it drink a contest?
Ah, a thirsty foe. Sink it faster than me. You are the winner. Got a wager in you. Put your silver on the barrel. Oh, how exciting!
Are you being sarcastic?
We drink.
Because I did a small bet. Okay, what was the... I forgot what button to mash.
Step closer, Sealface.
Hey, good.
Your stench is strong. That's your only strength. Your stench. I will feed your teeth, wrapped in your tongue background.
What? It's okay, I'm still winning. Double my bet. Nice. I fat him. Sega, I fat you. I'm a little drunk.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, Did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take
Oh yeah,
it.
the thing that flew
Trade
out
me
of
for
his
what you
mouth.
can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another apprentice. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
Is this how your Brotherhood operates? You sneak around in the daylight, stabbing your victims where they stand.
Said like that, you make me blush. We are seekers of justice, shepherds of man's will. We work in the dark to serve the light.
I suppose
said the
there's
thing
no
Niccolo
shame in
said.
using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
And this is another mechanic that
A few things you should know before you step into
makes
his
me
camp.
feel like this game really wants to be Assassin's Creed again. Social
Walking unseen
stealth.
through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
I mean, when you don't stand out, it's pretty easy
No
to
hood makes you forget
not
your
draw
role.
attention to
Dismiss
yourself.
At a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them.
You know, it's like if you carry a clipboard and walk with enough confidence, you can go just about anywhere.
Disguise.
Like, people don't ask questions if you got a clipboard, because it's like, oh, you're supposed to be here. You're the inspector.
The trick to work.
I keep talking over him. I don't mean to... I'm supposed to be filling the silence, not talking over him, and then being silent when there's a silence.
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
Cloak diminishes unwanted attention. I think I read that there's also, like, areas where if you go around without your cloak, that people don't take kindly to you. Yeah, distrust area. Distinct from a restricted zone. This is like a, hey, who are you? Are you a Viking? Are Vikings allowed
You
here?
have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat.
I have
I'm
some
screwed up.
roasted lamb on the spit. Are you coming? Going to split you.
Okay, can I reload checkpoint? Is there a... Can I... Let me see if I could do that better.
A few things you should know before you step in. We were speaking, Eivor. A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
Oh, it's just repeating the dialogue we said while walking. With the same timing, too. Been interesting that they got dialogue for if you walk away while someone's talking to you. It's kind of like in Spider-Man PS4 when you're talking to someone on the phone and for some reason or another, Spider-Man's gotta hang up. And then he'll call them back and he's like, sorry about that. As you're saying,
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat.
I have some roasted lamb on the spit. Are you coming?
much better.
You are cursed shit. Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that? You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The Alding will have started. I should find Sigurd.
No, wait, there's a paper. Found a couple of these before too. I think there are always tattoos. Climb the tree, please. Now I think that these land, unlike shanty pages of the past, or almanac pages, that if you don't catch up to them before a certain point, they just stop. They wait for you graciously. But let's see if that is indeed true. Sure can't seem to catch it before it lands. Yeah. Okay, so I guess you just have to follow it. And then it's a tattoo. And I can look at it in my inventory. Can be on my front torso. Maybe I'll apply that later. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna upgrade the quiver, and I'm one leather away. Oh, man. But if I get 10 more ore, I can... You know, I want that more than I want the quiver. So I will keep an eye out for ore. I forgot which of these is main quest, which of these is side quest. I think that one's main quest. Let's go do that. Am I able to walk past them? We're not at distrust, so I should be... Yeah, there we go. I'm not quite sure what the difference between distrust and restricted is. If enemies will still get suspicious when they look at me. I guess suspicion just feels slower in distrust. You know, for enemies, anyway. I was expecting it to be more of a... like, general thing, not just specifically enemies. I was waiting for the prompt to open the door. No, that's okay. They'll get it. Someone in the cutscene will probably open it.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown tall.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout, you lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
Well, I do remember reading that there are big decisions to make. This must be one of them. I feel like banishment will probably bring him more shame.
Exile, Lord. Banish him to the wilds where even a slave could kill him with impunity.
A wise choice. Death would be too easy a way out. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exile. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
Just changed one letter in his name. Turned Gorm into Worm.
King Harald, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And
Mother and
I,
father.
for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harald brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
Sure, this is not one of those big decisions, but probably still somewhat significant. I'll say
My fate
kinda
is tied
significant.
to my brothers. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this.
But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
I'll be honest. I don't trust Harold. Not because his title is king, but he's probably a Templar. Because this is how it starts. They promise peace through, you know, everyone joining together. But then they're still the ones in control, and they're the ones who determine what we do with that peace. He is absolutely going to be a surprise Templar. Which I guess is now no longer a surprise because I'm seeing it coming, but... You know, it's fine if you see something coming, as long as it makes sense in the plot. Hello, Cora. How are you? I'm doing alright. How are you? I'll turn the question back on you. Are we back at...
Harald's colors.
Yeah, we're back in town.
He's already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
Who was I talking with?
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Thornburg, warrior.
And for some reason I can stealth attack him. Don't know why. Alright, let me find the blacksmith. I gotta upgrade my stuff. Oh, and sell. I should also sell. I haven't really seen anything I want to buy yet, but it's always good to have money.
Hi.
We'll sell all trinkets.
I have use for this.
I'm not sure if there's a point to hanging on to my trade goods, but I feel like hanging on to my trade goods.
This is available
I could
for
just
purchase.
straight buy leather. It costs 1 to buy leather. I need 10. I will gladly drop 10 to buy
Smart.
10.
Buy these.
Now I can upgrade my ration pouch and have more
Nothing more?
healing. Oh, I can't press B to
See
back
you
out.
later, friend.
It's a little weird. Oh wait, I needed metal, not leather.
Good day.
Did you have iron?
I have those if you want them.
Iron, also 1. I will gladly drop 10 more.
Smart
I have.
purchase.
I just noticed I have over 1,000. Nice.
That all you need?
I have to go. See you soon.
Okay, now I will upgrade my rations. You know, with me having so much money and the resources, pretty much, what's the word? Being equivalent to coin. That, you know, I have 1,000 coins left. I might as well buy another 50 leather and however much, 50 iron.
Welcome.
Keep talking to her, then saying, "All right, I'll see you later,"
I can
and
fetch
then
this
I
if
do
you
it
want.
again. It's like, are you leaving yet, or you done buying? Is this gonna be the last thing? What was it, 50? Well, 50 of each. So I
Solid
guess it doesn't matter
purchase.
which
This is available for
I
purchase.
think about that I need the most of.
Anything else?
I must take my leave. So long.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know why this is toggled off by default. Unless that was something I did by accident. Gotta find Sigurd again. Does my helmet disappear when I put my cloak on? That's a little disappointing. I was hoping it would show. Yeah. I was hoping I could have the cloak and the helmet. Oh yeah, blacksmith. That's what I wanted to do. Where's the blacksmith? Should be somewhere around here. Heard anvil.
How can I help?
Okay, I definitely want to enhance my shield. Ooh, it's no longer, like, just wood. That was a noticeable appearance change. Okay, I have 7. And everything else costs 1. So sure, go ahead and do that. Oh, the metal now has lines on it. What do they call that? Like corrugated or something? That's right, you hammer my pants. It's hard to notice exactly what's changing, but it does look like it is getting a little nicer. Now those just straight up metal now. That's the bow I'm using, right? I mean, it's level 2. Well, no, I think it did. Oh yeah, it is currently equipped. Now I just need the regular materials. It's a shame I can't just buy stuff from
I
him.
will free you from this bond.
But I guess they're trying to move away from the games being so like loot drop dependent. Like I think they want everything to be like every piece to matter more. Like I can't even scrap stuff now. So I think they're really pushing to they're moving back to not being a loot game anymore. I feel like there's something else I wanted to do. What other services are around? Oh yeah, tattoo. Where's the tattoo shop again?
See you, old friend.
What was that icon? Oh, that's all bronze. So there's the blacksmith. But where's the tattoos? Is that it? The light rays coming through the trees. That's so nice.
And soon after they will be living in our homes.
Keep your voice down, they will hear you.
Fine by me. If those backrouts come to our door, I will carve them new shitholes.
Can I get my tattoos done now? Hello? I'll come back later then, I guess. Sigurd's probably inside. Probably don't need to look for him. I will just find him.
It's Eivor. Open the door. Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back. The wars will never end.
Or they will push us into the Christian ways.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands.
Apparently the Brotherhood
To
approves.
England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Okay.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
Is it just me or is my tunic more blue now? I don't feel like it was like that before I started the cutscene.
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
I don't know, maybe I should disable the helmet until I get a cooler helmet. It does look a little silly in cutscenes. Although if they're keeping up with their historical accuracy, none of these helmets will have horns. Okay, I'll put the icons to go away so I can see myself. So, probably not gonna be finding anything much cooler than that. I don't know. But I gotta go and break. So I'll think about Viking helmets on my break, I guess. So I didn't think about Viking helmets while on my break, like I said I was gonna. I'm sorry, I lied. But I was thinking about the gear, and I realized, wait, I have multiple axes, but is that because they just wanted you to have multiple axes, like so you can dual wield them? Oh, it's not changing in my hand. I have to actually equip it. I can't preview it. Like, is it actually... Oh man, I just noticed the, like, that's... detail page, that's nice. So crit pre is crit chance. Okay. I don't know why it's crit pre. Why is it shortened to pre? Yeah, I don't know if I have, like, 2 axes because they wanted you to be able to dual wield axes, and then they just gave you, like, you have this stuff you can get from the store just for cosmetics, I guess. Or if, like, did I really just happen to find, like, random loot and it's like, axe, enjoy. So is this two-handed? Yeah, that's two-handed. Like, what I was thinking was, maybe there's 2 axes so you can dual wield, but then there genuinely is not just random loot. Like, they want you to stick with certain pieces of gear. I'm gonna go through and get all these things to go away. You know, like, have loot only come from specific chests and be more of a quality over quantity thing. Because another thing is, like, if they want you to stick with just one piece of, or, like, certain pieces of gear, like, oh, well, what's to stop me from keeping the Raven gear on the entire game and then just upgrading it to, like, its maximum? Like, wouldn't it need to, like, have a lower cap so I can't upgrade it to, like, the highest and be, like, the best gear in the game at, like, as soon as possible? Like, they would need it to not be better than stuff I can find later unless I upgrade it. But if it lets me upgrade all the way right away, that'd be bad. They don't. They don't let you upgrade all the way. You have to keep... You go to the blacksmith and increase the upgrade cap. So it's balanced by having that cap, having to find, like, so but this carbon, nickel, and tungsten. I didn't realize tungsten looks like gold. So to keep my starting gear from becoming, you know, high level gear just from grinding materials, they just prevent me from being able to upgrade higher than they want me to until certain points, basically. So I really feel like if I want to keep the Raven gear the entire game, I probably could. I don't know if I'll find anything better as long as I keep upgrading if I keep paying into the Raven gear, it should still keep paying out. And to be fair, that's also how Origins and Odyssey were. You could just stick with whatever gear you found right away and just keep upgrading it. Well, okay, to a certain extent. Because you couldn't just start with, like, you know, they came with perks. The higher the rarity, the more perks it had. So you wouldn't want to just keep upgrading what you found right away because, you know, you want more perks. But you could. If you found a legendary shield that you liked, you could just keep upgrading.
As is the promise of glory, but the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
What is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No. You must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Raw materials and supplies. I don't... Okay, won't let me go to my inventory to look at that. Oh, okay. I'm rowing.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those pools.
There's no ore on my slot.
We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast.
See, look, there's a hole, but there's no ore.
Sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory.
Oh, I don't know why the camera canceled.
So to England, glory and destiny.
To England.
I just noticed the objective said to board Sigurd's longship. So it's not my longship. I thought they just changed my sail. Well, I've played for like 7 hours, and we're just now getting the... 7 hours is definitely not accurate. Like 5, maybe? I don't know how much stuff I did off screen. Oh, and we're Layla now. Well, I am looking forward to seeing what the out of Animus narrative is going to be, because I'll be honest, Origins really slacked. It's like, or Odyssey. Odyssey slacked. Origins brought it back, and Origins did a pretty decent job, and then Odyssey just kind of shoved it to the side. Hey, you're dropping pills. I thought she destroyed... I thought I read she destroyed the thing.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening. And if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Man, I can't believe the game just retconned me into having having a sword and shield.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
It's a shallow grave, too. Do I have Odin sight? What's Shaw doing? Where'd he go?
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
It's good to officially see Rebecca is alive, instead of having to read about it on the wiki page.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's
good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Okay, but first I gotta look around this hideout and see if there's a Rabbids figure, so I can go blah at it.
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Ooh, fridge.
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that. You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
You can put them in the fridge. They'll be fine.
Sean has been busy.
I like how instead of talking to the person that's right in front of me, I'm reading the billboard instead. Okay, so that's recapping basically what we're doing here. We came here because some audio file told us about a skeleton. Eivor's skeleton. And the question is, why? I mean, at least we know whose bones they are, so that's that question answered.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
I thought she destroyed that, though.
Sean, what happened last year?
Isn't that what Cassandra said to do?
I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
So I guess it's 2020 in-game then. Which, yeah, I guess people, people were saying the world was coming to an end in 2020.
Soothing.
Oh good, I got my laptop now.
Let's have a look.
Gotta check my emails. I'll do that later.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
I'm wondering if I'm really missing anything from Odyssey, or if I'm correct in assuming that she just took the staff and swam. Is that really... Like, I guess it's probably hard to swim with this big metal staff. But still, is that really that much of an ordeal? What is this? Oh, the radio.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Yeah, she's just gonna dance. What I was gonna say to Sean about, like, the, upturning history is like, isn't that what the Animus is kind of all about? That's something that they touched on in, at least as far back as Assassin's Creed 2. It's like learning through the Animus that, like, oh, actually, events played out like this, so history books are incorrect. And then, being able to find that stuff and write it down. Like, that's what Sean was doing in all the older games, was giving us what the history books say, and then updating that when we see in the Animus is like, oh, actually, it happened like this. Like, I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed 2 had stuff that actually updated after certain points in the story, and it would be like, oh, well,
forget to water the plants
apparently this is what happened.
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
Alright, back in the Animus.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... That message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Man, imagine someone who hasn't played Assassin's Creed since, like, the second one, or like Brotherhood or something, and they just jump right into this one. They must be so confused. It's like, where's Desmond? Where's Lucy? What is that staff? Who's Layla? Why are we out in the middle of... Well, I guess location doesn't really matter much because the assassins are always on the move. Must be real confusing. I'm glad I've played every game up to this point, except for the mobile games. Which honestly, I'm not sure how much they really have much bearing on the story. Like, I know there's like bloodlines where you do some additional stuff as like Altair, which I want to get to, but I don't know how significant it is to the overarching plot. And there's also Chronicles, and who knows how much that is also going to be relevant. I remember there was some stuff I was missing from having... There was some point in the marathon where I was a little confused, and then I looked things up. I was like, oh, okay, that's why I don't know that. It was like comic material or something. Or probably one of the side titles. Oh, look there, we actually got a year. 873 CE.
There she is. England.
I leveled up.
Our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. I will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood.
I think it's done that now.
Bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Sail on.
Yes.
The Swan Road home. But we're not swans. We're ravens.
Be careful now. Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Dag. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We
Yeah, it is a little odd.
Gods and make wishes before them, like our sacrifices to Odin the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
Like, I've got nothing wrong with Christianity, but it is a little odd that the cross is the symbol.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Dag. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I
Oh
simply
yeah, there we go.
forgot.
There's the baptism.
Someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods.
I don't know why the camera flipped.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled. Stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
and I will be right behind you.
No, Dad. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like
Go ahead and put my cloak on. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for when leaving Norway. This game is really good looking. I probably don't even need to say it. I mean, you could see it, I'm sure. But I will express it. This game is beautiful. Assassin's Creed seems to have always been on the cutting edge of graphics, really. So it should be no surprise.
I should not be seen in this area.
Thank you, Ivor. And Origins and Odyssey both look really good too, but this is like, oh man. Wow. Like, I don't know what that I could call it photorealistic, but man, it sure does look great. It reminds me of how I felt when playing Unity, where I was like, wow, I was not expecting this big of a leap in the graphics. Well, okay, I guess it's wrong to say that here, because I don't feel like this is a leap in graphics. It's just like, oh man, they have continued to outdo themselves. It's too bad Ubisoft's one of the worst managed companies. Oh, 2 more skill points, alright. Now I've got 4. Rhymes with Thor. Ah, shoot, I missed. No, die! Okay, we're good. That's the only problem. That is the only problem. Wait, was someone seeing me? Yeah, I think he was. I'm pretty sure they see you if you start to draw your arrow. That's the first time I've really had an issue with that. Man, this game is kind of like playing Unity, but you get to actually leave the city. Like that, Unity had really great, like the countryside, but you didn't really get to see it. Or like the older France, but they wanted you in the city. I guess you could call this like a less mountainous Greece. It's kind of the same biome. Man, my cloak came off. Holding the wrong button. Okay, the body has been discovered.
Stop!
Oh, shoot. My cloak came off again. Alright, fine. You want to fight? Let's fight. I hit him with the heavy attack in slow motion, so he delayed in moving. He didn't fly away until the slow motion wore off. That was funny. I mean, obviously I'm not a like an environmentologist, or like I guess like man, what's the word for the people who study plants? I forget that word. Botanist. Like I don't study like plants, and environments, stuff like that.
I might
But
be able to shoot it.
no, I really think that this game does have better lighting than Origin or Odyssey had, and that's probably why it looks so much more striking to me. Because I'm a sucker for good lighting. Now, I could not tell you how to make a good lighting, but I know it when I see it. Okay, can Can I not be crawling? Is that the issue? Or do I shoot it? There was one... Excuse me. There was one point I was climbing. That it wasn't a viewpoint, but it was a thing up on a high point. And there was a ladder. Oh, so I turned red. And I couldn't figure out how to reach the ladder. And then I just thought about it for like half a second. There we go. Oh. There. Odin's sight. I thought about it for half a second. It was like, oh, there's a quiver over there to restore my arrows. I probably have to shoot something to bring the ladder down. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
Hey, boy, back to the boats. We should be close now, barring any more surprises.
You notice how she doesn't swan dive? She just plummets. She doesn't do the leap of faith animation. I wonder if I'll get taught the leap of faith and then I'll start to do that animation.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dad.
I think there was a chest there. I
press
forgot
on
to
until
open
we
it.
reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. We should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy, and ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dak?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
It must be an enemy territory because their tents are red.
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a guard. And if they are foes, then we fight them all together. Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
I like how we can move the longboat sideways because it's not just a sailboat. We can take the oars out of the rungs. Start to move them to push away.
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there. Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, Buckerout, and draw your weapon.
Hey!
dead. Let's finish.
Don't know why I got slow-mo there, but okay. It's one of those moments where I wish I knew history better, because I'm sure there's a interesting piece of history being told here through the game's narrative lens. I just don't know it. Ow! Dirt bomb. I'm not sure if I get to choose who gets hit with that attack. Ow! Stop with the mud bomb. Like, honestly, the only bit of, like, Norse history I'm partially aware of is, like, Leif Erikson. And even then, it's like, do I really know Leif Erikson? Is that even accurate? Was Leif Erikson even Norwegian? And for all I know, there could be the plot twist is like, oh, actually, Harold was actually Leif Erikson the whole time. He just hadn't renamed himself to Leif Erikson yet. He's just like with Black Bart in Black Flag. Like, oh, turns out that's Black Bart. And I didn't know because he did not reveal himself as that yet. I only knew him as Bartholomew. Well, we won.
Look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Where's the longhouse? Oh, over there. I didn't realize there was more. Let me Odin sight. Thought I saw something in the bushes. Nope, just an ally icon. Also, I should use these skills I got. And now I can stomp. And perfect attack is only 4 points away. 2 points away. Quests, why you keep updating? I'm still tracking you. You could be marked as seen. I should probably read that. That'll probably answer some of my questions about, like, oh, the history. If only I knew it. Where am I going? Longhouse is here.
Show me what lies ahead.
Yeah, there's no... They're not marking where they want me to go. Does have me a little bit concerned. Is that not a door? Am I supposed to be following Sigurd? Is that him on the other side?
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
How would I know? I'm on the wrong side of the building.
Eivor, look at this.
A noise trap. Might be something inside. I will have a look.
And that's when I was supposed to come across the prisoners. But their dialogue activated through the wall.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them. You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven Clan welcomes you. From strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Is this where we're staying then?
Family, friends, welcome to your new home.
It must be loading, because it's... There we go. Sitting on that black screen for a little longer than you would have thought.
A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Did you find a book of knowledge?
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. And what else have you found?
Scraps of plans, old letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
Why does the volume keep shifting? She was speaking quietly, and then suddenly at full volume, but then suddenly quiet again. I feel like I have heard the name Ravensthorpe before, but I'm not sure. For all I know, that could be just made up for this game, and Ravensthorpe doesn't actually exist. I don't know. Once again, bad at history, bad at geography. I barely even know the area I live in.
Eivor. Not at all. Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you're the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the oar of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
Okay, let me check that out. What icon do they want me to look at? There are suddenly a lot more viewpoints to do. 8. There are 8 to do. But that's just what they're showing me right now. Okay, this area is suggested power level is 20. It's this chunk? Okay, that's also 20. It's a different area, but also 20. This is 160. I gotta stay out of there. So do not go north. I mean, I can go here. Oh, jeez. It's 250. Then 90. I'm just wondering where the game wants me to go once I've finished all the stuff in the 20s. Like how this area 340, but then this little area within it 250. I guess 90 is the next closest area, but we're probably gonna sail out somewhere. But, oh, that's just telling me where the quests are. Oh wait, no, I don't want to travel. I don't want it to go through a loading screen just for me to look at the map. Okay, there's a monastery. I think, if I remember correctly, monasteries have skill books. So I'm gonna go there. Or books of knowledge. Trying to, because I know if you get close enough to the longship, you can press Y to monastery raise containing supplies and raw materials, both are needed to build the settlement. I'm glad it's a separate material system than the stuff I use for excuse me, for upgrading myself. Both the native countries raid is done, when all nearby wealth chests have been looted.
Bend your ears and listen all. For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
At last! We will crack these Christian monasteries like a row of hen's eggs!
The Saxons know we are here, though. The monasteries will be well gone.
Ah, by nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager.
I appreciate that at this point of the story, it doesn't care which place I raid, as long as I raid one of them. See, that's a completely different feeling than what Odyssey gave me when it got to points where it's like, just do a bunch of bullcrap. It's like, well, I don't want to do bullcrap. I want to do the story. Don't make me do nonsense to continue the story. This is different because I only have to raid one place. And it doesn't matter which place. I feel bad about the fact that it's called a monastery. Yeah, a monastery. It's like, isn't it full of monks and religious people? I don't want to kill them just because they're here. I'll kill the warriors. I'll kill the guys shooting at me. I don't want to kill monks. I love how he flew. Just the arc that he flew in was a comical arc. Ow. He thrusted at me. I really should have been able to avoid that. It's one thing if he sweeps, but a thrust is a centered point. There is multiple directions you can go in to avoid that, and I have failed twice now. 3 times. 4. There we go. I wonder if the game allows you to, like, if you go in and stealth kill everyone first and then raid. It'd be cool if that's an option.
Give me a hand.
Site highlights nearby cargo opportunities.
That is all we need for Gunner. But if there is more, we should claim it.
Is that Yaomen? I feel like that's a class you can have in Oblivion. Shoot, get his weak points down. Gotta give him an arrow in the knee, yeah! I just remembered stabbing people with their own swords is something I do in Blade and Sorcery sometimes. I'll take their weapon and I'll stab it right through them, and then I'll just leave them like that, because I don't need it. Got 4 weapon slots, and they're all full. Always. Wait, did he say Jesus guides my blows? I'll be honest, I don't think Jesus is guiding anyone's attacks in battle. I'm pretty sure he told people to turn the other cheek. I don't know. I don't know how he would feel about a situation like this where self-defense is necessary. I like how that guy was charging at me, but then my ally knocked him over. And I cut that guy's arm off. Oh no, just like I'm gonna do to Sigurd eventually, apparently. If the fates are... If the fates have any say about it, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, stop being on the other side of the building. I'm trying to come to you. Or at the very least, break in here and take the stuff. Oh, they're inside. Okay.
With me! Watch for my lead! The Lord is mine! Strike with me!
Well, it is kind of fun to see them reflecting their religion in their battle dialogue, as opposed to it just being, like, generic dialogue that doesn't have any bearing on their actual, like, allegiance. I'm trying to find the right word. Like, allegiance doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. Like, based on what location you're raiding, what type of enemy you're fighting, where they're defending. It's like if I go raid somewhere in Norway, and they start saying that Jesus guides their blows, that's gonna be a little weird. You know, same way that if I raided a monastery with crosses everywhere, and they're like, Odin will protect me! I think we got everything. Man, I'm really curious to go back to Origins and Odyssey and see if they also had click the left thumbstick to go faster. Nope, and then everyone teleports to the ship. Okay.
We should return home and unload everything.
Are you certain there aren't a few more gold nuggets squirreled away somewhere?
My gut tells me no.
We can get them later.
What's your count?
My count? Dang, I have no need to count my kills. They number too many.
Likely story, Wolf-Kissed. Me? I killed 26, I think.
There were barely a dozen when we arrived, Doug.
No, you missed them. They attacked from the forest.
Yeah, tell me another story, Dad. Can I open this? Yeah, there we go. I wonder what it feels like rowing a ship that is also being swiftly carried by the wind. I imagine it's like trying to stand with trying to figure out how to describe this. Like, you know, moving at a car's speed but then putting your legs on the ground. Like, that's probably, you know, it's probably going too fast to, like, properly keep up with it.
This is wonderful, Eivor. A forge bigger and hotter than my old forge back in Fornburg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunnar. Have no doubt.
Gain access to unique services, settlers, quests, and more by constructing buildings in Ravensthorpe. To construct a new building, approach the signpost. Let's do exactly what you just did. The settlement grows over renown and unlock new building opportunities. Call the Raven to... See, they keep calling it the Raven, but it has a name. It's like... Signier or something like that. Call Raven is a build a construct. Yeah, I don't know why they don't use the Raven's name. Oh, I just remembered when I was looking at the store for an Alicorn that I saw they have Monster Hunter crossover stuff. So in place of my horse, I could have an Odogaron, and instead of the Raven, I could have a Legiana. Like that's ridiculous.
Eivor, in here.
I'd get them if I
What
could,
will you
because that
keep in this room?
sounds pretty cool.
My finest weapon. For this room is yours. Here you may lay your head, hang your axe, or be alone with your thoughts. Do you like it?
It suits me well, but I would be just as happy lodging with the raiders on the wharf. I need no special treatment.
This is not special treatment. I want you here in the Longhouse, close at hand. I may be the Jarl of this clan, but you and I lead together, as ever. So get acquainted with your room, and when you're ready, meet me at the stables.
Yeah, I'm gonna build that Hidden Ones Bureau because I don't remember what it was that I wanted to go there for, but there was a thing that we found earlier. I assume the stable and aviary is just gonna be buy alternate skins for your pets. I guess that's why they don't call the Raven by its name. That's probably because it's not always the Signier. Recommend building the exactly what I was thinking. Build the Hidden Ones place next.
A letterbox for messages and requests.
A letter for me. Didn't need to stand on the table for that.
A bed better than many I have slept in, and a good place to recover.
I assume that lets me get my health back.
But it is mine.
Let's see if I can find the bureau building location. Ah, 400. If only I could put a pin in it. Oh well, I just have to remember it with my brain. Man, I shouldn't have to feel like I need to call my horse to get to the stable.
Count on it, my friend. The path ahead is bright.
With glory at its end.
What camera? Why does he keep doing that? I swear. It's like a bug or something that keeps making the camera go the opposite way. You know,
Is Basim leaving us
mirror.
already?
Sigurd means to leave as well.
Is that true?
We know the sons of Ragnar have camped in the north. It would do us well to pay them a visit, to strengthen our ties to this land.
Is that where Basim has gone?
Basim's motives are his own. Leave it at that. We have more pressing plans. I'm riding to Leicestershire, to a town called Repton. Eivor, I expect you to join me when you have finished here.
I can come now. I only need a horse.
Not yet. First speak with Randvi. She has more than one task for you here. Apart from growing this settlement, you must seek out alliances as well. We cannot pacify England with so few friends.
Then I must join you, Sigurd, for I am a fitter companion on long roads.
No, Dak. You belong here with the raiders, and you will act as Eivor commands.
Ride in safety, brother. I will follow as soon as I can.
Yes, and I will keep our raiders sharp.
Dag's a bit of a kiss-up, isn't he?
Do as Eivor commands. Is he testing me?
He may be, Sigurd is a wise man.
I would sooner take orders from a louse.
Oh, okay, send a full motion video. Or completely pre-rendered cutscene. And in cinematic view too. They got the big bars on the top and bottom. That's not jarring at all. I definitely don't feel like I just watched a part of the trailer in the middle of the game.
Eivor, my stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build me something better, I promise you the finest of beasts.
A bustling stable would be a great boon here. I'll see what I can do.
Rowan was actually here the whole time. It was not the guy I was just looking at.
Hytham, now that you and Bassam are settled, what will you do?
We have work to do, starting in the cities of England. London, Jorvik, Winchester, all three are infested by members of the same order to which Kjotve belonged, but their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Do they cause here the same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway?
Not just turmoil. They spread a plague of delusion, teaching men and women to abase and abuse themselves in exchange for power.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course. This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries. Since the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here. This absence has given the Order of the Ancients ample room to grow and thrive. Our task will not be an easy one, but with a bureau, Basim and I could begin our work. If you have the time and spare resources to build one, we would be most grateful.
I will see what I can do.
Okay, waited. There he is. We've got a quest 2. Or, okay. Never mind.
I have to go. See you soon.
Take care.
Imagine you're just minding your own business, and then someone you haven't talked to that day comes up to you and says, I have to go. I'll see you soon. Okay, we weren't talking, but see you? Okay, I very much appreciate this change. That inactive quest markers are still shown. It is very nice. Just confirming.
Raiding is the surest way to find treasures and supplies for building up a settlement.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I should probably end soon, but I just want to see one more thing. Is she inside? She's inside.
Ah, there you are.
Alright,
You
what
wanted
you got
to
for me?
see me. As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So where do we start?
You have 2 options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
Do I need to see the map? I don't think I need to see the map. I guess I have to see the map. Okay, I'll do that later. Because I feel like picking one of those is going to lead me on a... It's going to warp me there and it's going to start the mission. Can I sit there? I probably shouldn't. That's not for me. Yeah, I should probably end here. So I'll go do really whatever I feel like doing. Hey, is that a Templar? Sorry, put the controller down already. Oh, I got a legend. Sell it. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go around doing map stuff. I won't promise I'll do everything that's in the area I'm leveled enough to do, but so far the game has been where I like my Assassin's Creeds to be, with, you know, the main game is fun, so it makes me want to do the side stuff, as opposed to the opposite, where the main game isn't fun and I feel like I have to do the side stuff to make it fun. Definitely the former. Definitely, it's fun, and I want to do the side stuff because I want to keep playing it. So, let's hope it stays that way. I might go back to Norway and see if I can completely finish off that map, because I did make pretty good progress on that, but again, no promises that I'll do absolutely everything. 100% is not the goal, so depends on what I feel like doing in the next couple of days. So, thanks for watching. See you where we do more Friday. Bye.